So, here's how you develop real mental strength, using Stoic philosophy to combat doubt and uncertainty. Imagine waking up in the morning, and even before you get out of bed, you feel this nagging sense of uncertainty. Your thoughts race. Am I good enough? What if I mess up today? What if others notice I'm having doubts? Doubt and uncertainty visit us all from time to time, but there are people who remain calm and determined despite big challenges. How do they do it? And how can you develop this inner strength? One possible answer is provided by a millennia-old life concept, Stoicism. Imagine having a personal mental trainer who helps you stay calm and think clearly in difficult moments. That's exactly what the Stoic mindset offers. Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, and Seneca developed techniques in ancient Rome to overcome doubt and fear and maintain inner peace. It's fascinating how timeless these principles are. Here, you will learn how to build real mental strength with the help of Stoicism, to confidently handle challenges in everyday life. First, focus on what you control. Mental strength doesn't mean you won't be afraid or have doubts. It means being able to act these feelings and not letting them overwhelm you. A Stoic would say, it's about looking at things calmly and objectively, and focusing on what truly matters. When there's chaos around you, or you have a decision to make, mental strength helps you stay cool. You choose clarity over panic. Sounds good, right? But how exactly do you achieve that? What does that mean specifically? Imagine you have an important appointment, like a job interview or an exam. You can prepare well, be on time, and be polite. But you can't control whether the interviewers are in a bad mood, or if you're asked the exact question you don't know the answer to. Or think about being stuck in traffic. You can't always prevent being stuck in traffic, but you can decide whether you let it get to you or if you use the time differently. For example, to think or listen to music. By focusing on your own actions, you will become calmer and more confident. You take responsibility for what's in your power and accept the rest. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That's the key. Your mind is everything. Doubts may come up, but you decide how much attention you give them. Whether you're stuck in traffic or get rejected, you can't always change it, but you can decide if the situation completely throws you off or if you react calmly. As soon as you understand that you can't completely control outside things, a huge weight is lifted off your shoulders. Mistakes or unexpected things don't lessen your worth, because what matters is how you deal with them. By practicing this inner attitude, your confidence and calmness grow almost by themselves. Doubts lose their power when you don't turn every little thing into a big deal. Train your inner resilience. Now, think of a tree growing in a stormy area. Year after year, it's battered by rain and wind. Sometimes branches break off, but the trunk stays strong. Consciously accepting challenges helps you become more resilient inside. Every small setback Every unpleasant situation becomes a chance for your inner growth. Many people believe mental strength is something you're born with, but it's more like a muscle you can train, just like at the gym. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Every moment can be a training exercise for your mind. Voluntary challenges. The Stoics even took on small challenges on purpose. In ancient Rome, this sometimes meant walking around in simple clothes or giving up a soft bed. Today, for example, you can occasionally take the stairs instead of the elevator. Spontaneously, take the bus instead of the car. Or eat only simple food for a day. Such exercises may sound simple, but they get you used to new and uncomfortable things. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you get used to simple things, you lose the fear of hardship, and without this fear, you live more freely." Welcome the unknown. Uncertainty is often closely tied to the unknown. If you always stay in your comfort zone, you'll be much more startled when something suddenly goes differently. Regularly trying new things, a sport, a language, or an unusual trip, is therefore an ideal way to get your mind used to changes. Seneca noticed something important. He said, "We fear most what we know least." By exploring the unknown, your mind learns not to feel threatened right away. An honest look inward. At the same time, it's worth facing your own feelings. Many people immediately distract themselves when uncertainty arises, scrolling through social media or numbing themselves with other media to avoid feeling what's going on inside them. A Stoic, instead, takes a clear look at their thoughts and feelings without panicking or avoiding them. This is the only way to determine whether the uncertainty is justified or based on exaggerated fears. Epictetus advised us to face ourselves, because we cannot flee from ourselves. Those who regularly practice moments of stillness and observe their own minds train their inner peace. Patience is key. Patience is also a super important part of being mentally tough. Lots of people get impatient with themselves when they don't see results right away. But just like a plant needs time to grow, you also need patience to learn new habits. Just like spring always follows winter, you too will reach your goals if you work patiently and steadily. Your values are your anchor. Beyond that, you should be aware of your values. Those who have clear principles, like honesty, freedom, or helpfulness, have a strong inner anchor that provides support even in stormy times. If you know what's truly important to you, you won't fall over with every gust of wind. Imagine a sailing yacht with a good anchor in heavy waves. It won't drift away. It's the same with your values. Remember why you do what you do, and you'll stay on course even in uncertain moments. Make mental strength your lifestyle. Imagine you've been caring for a tree for years. With every storm, its roots grow deeper, the trunk gets stronger, and the crown gets wider. It's the same with your mental strength. The more often you use Stoic principles, the more firmly your mind becomes rooted in calm security. Dealing with criticism and rejection. Few things affect our self-worth as much as criticism or rejection. Whether at work or in our personal lives, when someone criticizes our performance or personality, many react with anger, withdraw, or immediately doubt themselves. A Stoic, however, would ask, is the criticism valid? Is there a lesson I can learn from this? Or is it merely an unfounded opinion? Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If someone criticizes you, consider if they're right. If so, learn from it. If not, stay calm, because their words don't have any power over you." Stay in the here and now. Doubts often arise because we are trapped in thoughts of past mistakes or future scenarios. Epictetus recommended, "Learn to live now." In this moment lies your power and your action. If you keep bringing yourself back to the here and now, you won't get lost so easily in anxieties or worries. You gain clarity because you only see what's really in front of you, your current task, or a problem you can solve. Be flexible with your goals and expectations. Set high but realistic goals, and accept that obstacles are normal. Every detour can bring new insights. Seneca said, "Walk your path with purpose, but don't expect a straight line. Every detour can give you new insights." Routines for inner stability. Strong routines give you security in your everyday life. A calm morning routine, a clear view of your daily goals, or an evening pause create reliability. Write down 3 things you want to tackle today in a notebook each morning. Reflect on what you have learned in the evening. Over time, your mind knows, I have these anchors in my day where I can collect myself. This helps enormously to keep doubts and stress small. Be kind to yourself. Remember, you're a person, not a robot. Even the best Stoic makes mistakes and sometimes feels unsure. A small slip-up doesn't mean you've totally failed. Seneca said, "Getting mad at yourself is as pointless as getting mad at the weather." Learn from your mistake, forgive yourself, and move on. Okay, to wrap things up, walk your path day by day. Mental toughness isn't a one-time thing. It's a journey, a way of life that shapes how you think and act. If you use Stoic principles regularly, you'll notice how doubts and insecurities become less important. Everything that used to make you feel unsure will become a chance to grow, because you won't see it as a threat anymore, but as a chance to become stronger. Important cornerstones are focusing on what you can actually control, a calm way of handling criticism. Either it helps you grow or it doesn't concern you. An awareness of the present moment, instead of constantly diving into the past or future. Fixed routines that give you structure. A forgiving human view of yourself that strives for growth instead of perfection. Ask yourself tonight, which Stoic principle did I use today, and how did it help me? Write down what you notice for a week and feel how your mindset changes. So, I have a question for you. Which technique will you try today? Tell us in the comments below. If you want to learn more about yourself and find ways to be more relaxed and positive in life, subscribe to the channel. It would help you and me. Thanks for watching, and remember, you can't control everything, but you can always decide how you react.